Hello you guys, welcome back to Lucky Cat Tea Chats once again. As you can see here, I have a selection of 5 groups to choose from. Today we're going to dive into what our future selves want us to know. I've already set the intentions and cleared the energy to connect with the highest vibrational frequencies of the highest white light and your higher self. Alright, so we can start over here with the pile selection. Group 1 is going to be the Bardo. Oops. Another charm fell on there. It's a little daisy. Daisies could be significant for some of you guys. Oopsie. So group number 1 is going to be the Bardo here from the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck, and then it has a little mushroom charm to go with it. It used to be an earring, but if y'all know me personally, y'all know how bad I am with like mushroom fairy products and like fairy items. Like they always tend to go missing when they are with me, so I lost one and I kept the other. Group 2 is going to be this little black cat charm here, and it is going along with the thread. Group 3, we have the mask and this dragonfly hair clip. Group 4, we have a dragon, and we have the shapeshifter. And group 5, we have the lover and this little heart charm here. I like blindly chose all these charms as well, so I love how like the dragon and the heart like matched up properly. So that's kind of cool. Oh my gosh, and the cat with the thread. That's crazy. Alright, well, so that you guys can believe in the magic a little bit more, I am going to be live shuffling on camera as well. So y'all can't, haters can't say it's fake. I also just went to the ocean, so there's water in my ears, so I'm so sorry if I sound weird, but that's gonna be why. Okay, let's move on into group number 2, guys. Hello, welcome. How are y'all doing today? Hope it is a sleigh. Alright, so I'm just going to read that definition out to you guys to see what your higher self wants to tell you. Bardo. Looks like a place. Okay, so it is the liminal, the in-between, the transition. It is said that the Bardo is a place between this life and the next, a liminal realm through which souls pass. Envisioning this inherently mysterious place creates the potential for us to rise above the concerns of this world and see our relationships through a cosmic and timeless lens. We may receive messages from those who are no longer with us, or see visions of lives not yet lived. In the Bardo, there is a potential to forgive the unforgivable, to say the unsaid, to see the unseen, to love the unloved, to let go of all the things that cause pain. The Bardo suspends us in its spaciousness, for just long enough to open us up to the higher wisdom. Its energy does not belong to the earth as we know it, but rather to the cosmic network of which we are a single thread. Wow. Okay. And that kind of goes along with the mushroom as well, that you guys are all interconnected. There's an emphasis on that here. You guys could be seeing like paranormal activity happen around you as well, like ghosts and things, or you get goosebumps when you see something that shouldn't really be there. I think you guys are kind of opening your senses up to connect to the other side. This could come in like your dream state. You could be having very interesting, realistic dreams recently, or, you know, passed over loved ones coming to visit you in dreams, or like just a certain smell of a loved one that you reminisce on could show up for you as well. Okay. So let's dive right into what your higher self wants you to know. Let's see. I think I shall use... Well, since we're dealing with past over loved ones, I'm actually going to go out on a whim and use the Dreams Read Oracle deck here. Well, Oracle and Tarot deck. But I love this artist. You can follow him on Instagram. He does a ton of different decks. But his artwork is just to die for. Literally, I mean, this deck was used to channel passed over loved ones, so this could be either a passed over loved one coming in this reading as well, or it could be your future self trying to unravel something for you in the present, or just a connection with your future self in general. That's finally kind of coming to pass or enlightening your senses. Just passing through, I heard that as well. So there could be like spirits just passing through your home and stuff, weird stuff like that. I do an oil cleanse on my doorposts to make sure that no negative energy is allowed in the home. Maybe you guys could benefit from that, or lighting a black candle for protection. Making sure that you stay strapped up on prayers, stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, there could be like fear here coming through. Okay, so maybe you guys are getting signs and messages from the other side. Maybe you guys are going through a transition period right now where you're kind of awakening in a new way. That term has been thrown around kind of like the narcissistic terminology and stuff over the internet for quite some time. So it couldn't be like an actual, like, huge, big awakening where you transcend into another density, but you definitely could be seeing things a little bit differently, or certain number patterns that are repeating, certain weird coincidences that don't feel like coincidences anymore. So your future self wants you to not be scared. They want you to come into a more curious standpoint to this approach. So yeah, your future self definitely wants you to unlock your more curious side here when all of these weird things are happening, when all of these weird dreams are occurring. It could be very confusing at first, yes, but your future self is here to guide you through it, and a past over loved one as well. Ooh, I just saw 5 of trees there. That's the card of poverty, so... And the tower. Oh no. Alright, let's see. What does their future self want them to know for group 1? Alright, we're going to take one at a time. Calm down, pipe down. Group 1, Spirit. 3 of Wands. Your future self wants you to indulge in more patience. There is beauty in patience. Patience is a virtue. Your future self wants you to know that you're going to get your package on time. For those who are worried about that. Your future self wants you to know that you're going to take some sort of offer that you've been waiting for, and it's going to enlighten a new side of you that you haven't explored yet. A new passion. Ooh. Okay, so we have 5 of birds. This is like conflict and fighting over jealousy and greed. The grass is green where you water it. Okay, what about this? Well, we'll get clarification in a second. Oop, we have the Emperor. This could be like a distraction from you taking some sort of authoritative position here. And there's going to be some sort of like conflict on the side trying to distract you from stepping into your power. And then we have 9 of Wands here. So your future self wants you to know that you need to not work so hard to get into some sort of position here, because it is meant for you. It is coming. It is written in the stars for you to be in this boss level position where you call the shots. I feel like you're waiting for this opportunity to come up for you, or you were a boss in some sort of situation, and then some sort of like conflict and strife took you out of that because I think you were working too hard. And now you're in this transitional time to, yeah, I'm getting like you guys had it all, or it felt like you had it all, or you were working or building on something very important to you where you had to take charge, you had to take the initiative. And there's this pattern that's going to come up again once you step into that leadership position again, because you were always meant to be this leader here. You taking control and initiative in your own life is like this is definitely what you came here for in this life, was to take charge of something and build something from the ground up. And I feel like you guys are in this transition period of waiting for that next opportunity. But then there's this conflict here that could have gotten in the way of what you were building. And it definitely gave you a lot of extra determination and willpower that you didn't know you had within you to complete the goal. But then something cut it short. Let's see. Yeah, it's like you had some sort of ambitions here that conflict got in the way of. But it was because you were meant to be a leader in that environment. You guys could be Tauruses. A Taurus. Your words are very powerful. People take what you say very seriously. Like, they hold on to it very close to their chest. Scorpio's coming through as well. It's like very intense what you have to say and who you say it to. So people definitely take it to heart, what you tell them. Yeah, bring it back. It's like you guys felt like you had it all, and then you just lost it, or you burnt out, or were on the bridge of burnout. And you're kind of transitioning through this burnout energy where a lot of other conflict was trying to distract you from what's really important, or just people who didn't want you in power for some reason because they had to wait to get the position that they wanted. The Pelican. Structure, control, discipline. The pelican is the first bird you encounter as you cross over to the spirit plane. Sorry, I got distracted. There's like some chocolate on my book. Maybe you guys are eating chocolate, or your future self wants you to indulge in like a sweet treat or something. Anyways, the pelican essentially represents spirit plane boot camp. It comes up in a reading. When it comes up in a reading, it can be the symbol of structure and control, but it can also represent rigidity and coldness. If so, there may be a need to confront your inner self. When you see the pelican, ask yourself if you are avoiding something that needs confrontation in order to move on, or perhaps ask if you are being controlling about something that requires lightness. Yeah, I think you guys are trying too hard here, and it's causing like an impatience in this transition. It's not, you want this transition to be smooth, but your inner conflict is kind of like your inner world is syncing with your outer world, or your outer world is syncing with your inner world. So in this case, if you have a bunch of inner conflict going on where you're trying extra hard for other people's validation or approval, if you have just been put into this leadership position, or you were in the past, I feel like your perfectionism got the best of you and started this inner strife, this inner turmoil, and then it created that inner turmoil on the outside of you. So, people, this is like trying to win at all costs, trying to take you down from the throne at all costs because you didn't believe in yourself enough. I don't know. Let's see. The pelican spirit, the emperor. Duh. Okay, so we have a duh here. So I guess if that resonates with you guys, yeah, they hate themselves and it shows. So these people are clearly, okay, so this is not on you. Spirit wants you to know this is not your fault. But you do need to self-reflect a little bit before moving into another position like the last one that you had. These people from the past that created conflict and tried to get you thrown out of an environment are missing you, I guess. But yeah, Spirit definitely wants you to pause and reflect and prioritize self-reflection. All right, can I get one at a time for the pelican, the emperor? We have golden touch and alchemy. Forged in fine golden heart and glow wherever you go. You guys have a golden heart here. You're very pure. People see that. Or your guides, your future self really wants you to get in touch with your purity, your pure side. You guys could be stripping away the outer layers of who you thought you were to reveal something new and self-reflect a little bit before you step into this new position here, because you are transcending into the same story, but you're gonna reshape it because you're meant to be a leader here. This is kind of like that's your thing in this lifetime. That's your soul's thing, is to kind of take charge or bubble up to the top wherever you go, or just stand on business no matter what conflict is thrown your way. Because people do see you as a leader naturally, and this is probably why they want to fight you, okay? Like, who do they think they are for being all big and strong and tall and supermodel-esque and still gets the job done, you know? Let's see. 3 of Embers, 3 of Wands. Darker complexion. You could have a darker complexion. Or people that did try to throw you under the bus for their own selfish gain could have a darker complexion. Your future self wants you to know that if you've been getting out in the sun, you're going to look very tan. Your skin tone is changing palettes drastically. Okay, yeah, that sun is tanning you. Oh my. Sizzle, sizzle. Again, the emphasis on chocolate here, you could taste like chocolate. Or your future self wants you to know that people want a taste of your delicious, luscious, chocolatey skin. Okay? Okay. Yeah, your future self really wants to gas you up. They're very proud of who you are. Like, they think you're the shit, and they want you to see that you are the shit. Because whatever these people were doing over here, trying to get you thrown off Pride Rock for just being a little cub, for just stepping into your destiny, for just rolling with your dharma, sorry. Yeah, what is owed to you? What belongs to you in this lifetime? Your dharma. It makes these people pissed that this is owed to you by birth. And then we have the Hermit. Alone time is needed to secure self and find truth. Me time. Yeah, you guys could definitely be going more within from these energies, because the harder you work, the more that you notice these energies are around you, and the angrier they get. Or these energies, let's see, I'm trying not to like speak out of my ass here, so I'm gonna, okay, yeah, so this is definitely business. We have 3 of Pentacles here. You're very good at working with a team as well. No matter what people say about you, do not listen. They can only perceive you as far as they perceive themselves, first of all. Second of all, these people don't know what they're talking about, because they're out here doing everything they can to make sure they get what they want, when you're just rightfully owed this position. People doing too much. They try them way too hard. Yeah, you guys need to detach. You could work with idiots. You could be surrounded by idiots, or it feels that way, because these people are always fighting each other. They're always fighting amongst themselves. Seeking revenge. Yeah, these people like vilified you because you were the purest one. It's like in a violent world, the most innocent get hurt the most. You are one tough cookie. Or something about cookies here. You could have baked cookies. Or someone wants to gift you cookies or something. It's okay if you feel no one sees you. He does. Don't worry about it. God is watching. Don't worry about it. Be happy. This is like the scene in The Lion King where Scar was like taking over Pride Rock, and Simba has the opportunity to step into his rightful heir to the throne, but he's like, nah, I'm good. I'm chilling in the forest. I'm eating bugs. I'm rolling in the mud. Like, what you mean? But then God is over here like, bruh, this is Pride Rock right now. People are starving in 12. People are starving in the districts. And they're fighting each other there. They're tearing each other apart. Because there's no food. This is like survival mode times 9. And you're like, but I'm with God, I'm with my angels, I'm with my squad, I'm with the smoking gang. Like, what you mean? What you mean I gotta go back over there? They tore that shit up. No, I'm good over here. This is your dharma, this is your destiny, to take your rightful place on the throne. You guys could have darker hair. This is very attractive to people. Very luscious. Or you have a dark side to you that people easily vilified to get their way, to make their little narrative happier for themselves. They need a hobby, first of all. But yes, you wore that villain era very well. You were chilling like the villain. No cap. Okay? You were like, okay, fine, make me the villain. I'm happy over here anyways. I'm good. Like, I'm dandy. Like, what y'all need me over there for if y'all hate me so much? And God's like, well, you are needed because these people are killing themselves. And then we have the world, travel. Yeah, God wants you to travel. You're going to get an invitation to travel somewhere, and you need to take it. Okay, this is your dharma. This is your chance to wear the avatar that you are meant to in this lifetime. So this is what your future self is trying to tell you today. I hope that made sense. Let's get some clarifiers out here. Whoo! Where are we? We're at 24. Perfect. Yeah, no, you're meant for the 10 of Pentacles. You're meant for endless riches and wealth and prosperity. Why are you lowballing yourself and chilling in this little, like, house on wheels in the middle of the wilderness? You know? There's so much more meant for you. You just gotta go there. You gotta go back to Pride Rock and take your rightful heir to the throne. Put your crown on. They need you in these streets. Three of Emperors. What do you want me to do about it? Yeah. You're definitely gonna get a new opportunity to strut your shit. Y'all could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy with the Queen of Pentacles. You guys can build from the ground up. That is your superpower. Okay, what does your future self want you to know? Group 1. Alright, well, the Hermit wants to stay. You guys could also be Cancers. You love your little hermit shell. But we can't let that get too out of context to where, like, we're too scared to go outside or take our rightful heir to the throne. It's like, you're really scared about what Sally and Susie next door think about you or talking about you, like, over a glass of wine. Like, it's probably slurred anyways. Why do you care? You got bigger and better shit to do. Yeah, Ace of Wands. There's a new passion coming in where you are going to be adjusting your crown after a time of going in. Yeah, fresh start. Okay, so when you come back to this environment or this new position where you do take charge, you could be a manager somewhere, and it's going to be a whole new perspective, a whole fresh environment. I know you're probably scared of this Five of Swords energy, like, kind of, it's like these vicious vultures, like, pecking at you while you're still living. But I don't think that's the case. I feel like this is going to be a little bit more fresh. It's going to be a lot more refreshing. You could get some new shoes before you go to this new environment as well. That's definitely going to help you feel confident and more yourself. You get some new clothes, a new robe. I don't know. Your future self is very regal. And they want you to know that You are royalty. You have royalty in your blood. And then we are completing this reading with the Seven of Pentacles. Yay! Progress! So yes, there is definite progress here and some sort of environment that you are returning to. Brand new energy, new passion, new emotional fulfillment. And it's because you went within and you did the work, and now it's time to bring that work to the world. What does the world card say here? The world travel, it's about the journey. The world is in your hands, free as a bee. You guys have liberated yourself from something. You've liberated yourself from validation, from these little sheepies, these tryhards. Urgent. Yeah, you're gonna get like an urgent message like, okay, we need your help. We're kind of dying out here. And it is your decision, of course, but God wants you to take this decision. God wants you to take action here. You're going to be fulfilled, though. You're going to find some sort of fulfillment out of stepping into this position that was rightfully owed to you in the first place and should have never been taken from you. Okay? Let's see. Is that it? No. I'm going to end your reading with a dragon card. Oh, one already fell out. We have the watermelon dragon for success. Okay, so you will be successful this time around. What if everything works out now? Thank you guys so much for watching today. I'm going to move on to group 2, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day, night, or evening whenever you're watching this video. Bye. Hello, and welcome to your group 2 reading. If you guys have chose this black cat charm here, very fitting for Leia, knows exactly what that is, it seems like. This reading is for you. I'm just going to start off by reading the thread to you guys. The thread. The path, the vein, the circuit. Life is a tangle. So much happens simultaneously and circuitously, leaving us grappling for meaning and direction in the network of distractions. When we connect to the energy of the thread, however, we strike the deepest vein in the body. Our whole being responds to its tug. Meaning is pumped through our bloodstream. Our mind and spirits are lifted. We remember who we are and what we came into this world to do. Though this happens on the most profound level, it could be the simplest incident that activates the thread. A song, an image, a conversation heard in the passing. No matter how confusing and multi-layered our modern lives become, if we are connected to the thread, we are free. Being tethered to it is the only anchor our heart requires. Alright, let's get right into your cards. I'm going to use a different deck than I did for group 1. We're going to channel Thoth today. Okay. Yes, Leia, is this your group? She's staying here. So we will try to adjust as needed. Okay, Spirit. What does group 2 need to know from their future self? All right, we have the Temperance here for art. What does group 2's future self want them to know? We have 8 of Swords reversed. Or Trumps. Looks like Cups reversed. Group 2's future self wants them to know. We have the Sun. And then we have Princess of Wands on the bottom. Okay. With the Devil underneath. You guys could be Leos. Could also be Libras. Y'all could be animal lovers, or animals and children just naturally come to you. You have a very lighthearted and graceful, elegant flow about you. Oh, 8. Oh, is that justice? My bad. Adjustment. Yeah, justice, balance, adjustment, suspension of action pending decision, lawsuits, trials, marriages, contracts. All right. So your future self wants you to know about a future contract. Okay, sorry guys. My roommate just came home, so I got a little discombobulated, but I have pre-shuffled your cards. I feel like y'all are going outside a lot more, or there's a message to let more light in. I feel like you guys need to clear the clutter before you let more light in as well, as in cleanse your body with water. Just go outside as is. Don't overeat. Don't poison your body with anything. Just go outside as fresh as you can be to let more light into your system. This is going to inspire you to create something new. This is going to inspire you to get more into your craftiness. But your future self wants you to know about some sort of trial, some sort of case. There is an emphasis here on you guys being a free spirit and some sort of like light-hearted, graceful ease and flow that you have to you that attracts things to you, like animals, small children. There's a very caring and nurturing side to this group, very feminine as well. You guys are definitely in your feminine energy. All right, let's get some clarifiers for the sun. Yeah, I feel like you guys have been spending too much time doom scrolling here, and you need to go outside. You know how like you spend a little bit too much time on the internet, and then you go outside and everything's fine and dandy and no worries or cares in the world suddenly. Yeah, you need to listen to music. Music holds answers. Wait 5 minutes. There could be someone judging your art. Yeah? There could be someone judging how you seem so happy. Like, there ain't no way this person could be cheesing this much. Someone could be stalking your TikTok as well. Get out of here, shoo. Get out of here. We don't need your opinion. Okay, so there's also an emphasis here on like rules to things. With justice there, it's like law and order, divine order. You're definitely a very organized person here. Maybe you like to plan ahead, like 5 years in advance, but then like, yeah, create your 5-year plan, your vision board and everything. You guys seem like visual creatures in this group, and you need to have a vision board that's going to help you, you know, acquire those things a little bit quicker, attain those goals. Art, spirit, temperance. Your cells are regenerating at this time as well, especially by going outside and just letting the light in. We have questioning authority. Why are they trying to make us scared? Trusting more within. If you want something done right, do it yourself. You could have taken a hiatus here and kind of found out that you have the answers. You have the solution to something on your mind. You guys probably don't watch these pick a card readings usually. You kind of just go with the flow, and you know, you put one foot in front of the other and you allow the thread to take you to where it's leading you. If you found a thread that was connected to your whole life path, you would follow it, right? I feel like you guys are following that thread, and to get in tune with that thread, you need to let more light in. You need to get in tune with your artistic side. You need to break out of some sort of like matrix mentality, matrix programming. You need to break away from some sort of rule system and allow more freedom. It's like everything that you've been doing kind of on repeat for a while. Like, did You used to do that when you were a kid. I'm hearing that 21 Pilots song, Stressed Out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep when I was stressed out. So it's like when back in the day, before you had the obligations of being an adult, before you had the obligations of having to find 3 meals a day, you know, what were you doing then? You were chasing butterflies in the meadows, right? You were picking fruit off the trees and just eating it that way. Getting your nutrients from your surroundings. I would hope. For you guys that can connect to your childhood in a very good, healthy way, you need to go back there. And it's good that you're questioning the dynamics that are unfolding around you, because this curiosity is unlocking some more artistry within your craft. Let's see, temperance. You guys could be cooking your own food. Yeah, definitely there's an emphasis on cooking your own food. Otherwise it becomes grotesque. If you're eating out all the time and drinking and, you know, following the rules of society and how other people want you to live your life around you, like, that gets to you. That creates a whole dark cloud over who you actually are. Your guides want you to peel back the doom scrolling and just put it down for a second and go open your freaking eyes and ears. Open your senses a little bit more to real earth. Go touch some grass. To what's actually reality here. Yeah, you guys have nothing to worry about as well. You are on top of your ish. You could be a little bit OCD with the way that you plan things out as well. Yeah, you could be restricting yourself with like different rules that society has put onto you, or your current job, or even just like very strict people around you. And you're kind of breaking free of that in your own time. You guys could definitely be night owls, or something about the night is coming in here, like nocturnalism. Maybe you guys have nocturnal animals around you, like cats, birds, owls, mice, and like rodents as well. Hamsters. Your pets want you to spend more time with them. Your guides want you to spend more time with them. What does their future self want them to know? We have urgent, stop, drop, and meditate. Yeah, so there's like something that your body's trying to tell you that will actually, so some sort of choice that you're choosing today is going to help you in the future by stopping what you're doing and peeling back the extra fluff that you don't need and getting back to what you would do before you were stressed out. And it might take some time. This stuff doesn't happen overnight, you know? You need some time to detach and peel back the layers of stress that society has put onto you so that you can really live the way that you're meant to. Then we have detach, get back to basics. Overstimulation and overwhelmed. Yeah, definitely. I feel like you guys are finding freedom and liberation in the nighttime more. Maybe you guys are working out at night more, or you just find that you have a burst of energy when the sun goes down. It's like you're soaking up all the nutrients you need in the daytime, and then by nightfall, then you can finally like feel yourself. You can go out, connect with like-minded souls, just explore your curiosity more. Princess of Wands. Let's see. I feel like you guys are following what truly makes you excited and following that thread into a new territory where you came from a place where there are a lot of rules, but really in all space and time, there is no limitation, there is no restriction, there is no rules. And you're kind of figuring that out now that, oh, wait, this is kind of like a pattern that I've been living with that doesn't even need to exist in my life. That doesn't need to hold me back. I don't need to hold myself back from expressing myself to the fullest, to feeling not stressed out. I shouldn't have to restrict myself from certain foods. I shouldn't have to restrict myself from getting extra sleep when I want to. This is kind of like you guys making the decision to quit that 9 to 5 now, meditating a little bit, and then allowing that excitement, that thread of excitement, to guide you into a new territory where the limit does not exist. Okay, I see where we're going now. It took me a second. Princess of Wands. The material aspect of fire is suggested, such as creeping flames liable to burst into a violent configuration. Yeah, there's like a leading up to something. You find one single thread of excitement and it's going to lead you to a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Okay. Let's see what your guides want you to know. Something about online where your art's going to be appreciated. Y'all could be Scorpios with the death coming out. Or there's going to be an ending to some sort of rules here that's been restricting your art. This actually came out reversed and I flipped it upright so that you guys could see it, but we're going to leave her reversed. I feel like your future self is trying to help you combat some bad karma in the future by making small healthy choices today. Okay, yeah, urgent. So your future self is like, hey, there's someone trying to restrict you here and keep you in a box with something, and it's going to delay your art. It's going to delay your expression. It's going to delay your gratification. I heard views for some of you guys. This could also be family as well. The Ten of Cups came out. And the Devil, yeah, toxic family ties, codependency. These people could be codependent on you. These people could be judging what you make, what you post. But then without you, there'd be nothing. Okay, yeah, so there's like, you've been juggling like 2 jobs here. You've been a very busy bee. And your inner child's over here like, hey, I am emotionally touch-starved. Please love me. Okay, so what does their future self want them to know? Yeah, we have Justice coming out as well here in this deck. So we have Justice twice. So there's something here about your karma that your future self is trying to like help you with. So what do they need to know about their karma? That has to do with romance. You could have had a partner that restricted you as well from being your flamboyant, passionate self. See how she's just like naked over here in the fire with the cat? Like, this is you guys. You could love dancing. Also, that booty is twerkable, is bounceable, 10 out of 10 bounceable. The Devil, yeah. People get obsessed with your energy because of how your essence is very graceful. And you could look a certain way as well, where kids think they see a Disney princess when you walk by and they want to say hi. Or the way that you do your makeup, the way that you dress, the way that you put yourself together. It's very enthusiastic and it gets people's heads turning. You're also very charming and delicate as well. And this could attract a lot of eyes towards you that can't stop they can't stop watching. They can't stop staring. Then we have Patience. Money is on the way, just right around the corner. We have 2 knights here. Karma. It's like you guys come from the Garden of Eden. And people want to put you in like a little jar and like stare at you. And your future self wants you to know that you could get rid of some future karma by cutting ties with certain people that are trying to restrict you. Cutting ties. Cut the thread. Let's see. Knights. So this is definitely, this could be in the romantic partnership, but okay, so yeah, you're changing your fortune here. You're changing your luck because you're detaching from all of this attention that's not the right attention. In other words, you could be very modest, but people still be trying to undress you with their eyes everywhere you go. So maybe Spirit is asking you to, instead of feeling like naked and afraid and like you need to put like a burqa on or something next time you go out to, you know, get rid of some of the extra attention, because you could just be trying to go grocery shopping and then you got like the freaking pack of wolves staring at you picking apples, you know? And Spirit wants you to kind of embrace your sexuality here. Yeah, you guys are very sexy. Very sexy. And you turn the heat up in any room that you walk into. This gets people's heads turning. See how they're all looking at her over here? Heads turning from miles away. And instead of thinking that you did something wrong to get this attention, embrace it and think of it as your power. Like your sexuality is your power. So you're changing your karma by embracing your sexuality in some sort of way. Embracing what makes you truly excited. Embracing your sacred power, your sacred flow. We have 5 of Swords here. So yeah, you get you guys could be very attractive, very beautiful with the sun here, the Leo. Your eyes be popping, your hair be popping, your skin be glowing. You got that tan 24/7. And then with the Temperance here, you are very balanced. You prioritize balance and peace, and you are here to show other people how to gain that balance as well. However, this message of there's been like a restriction of your essence in some sort of way is like bursting free, and it's like a genie out of a bottle. Once it has that taste of freedom, it's never going to go back to that bottle. Okay? And yes, it is a blessing and a curse to have these God-given looks, okay? It does get a lot of attention. You definitely do need protection. And it also spikes up evil eye and jealousy out of nowhere. People growing to resent you that are close to you for years because of your glow up, because you know how to embrace your sexuality, and you get better and more sexier and even hotter with the day. And people don't understand it. Or it seems like you do. People are watching you on TikTok, online, and they're like, how did this person go from this a year ago to this person now? Jaws dropping. Jaw dropping. So if you think that you're unlucky because of your good looks, because it, attracts jealousy and evil eye, and it attracts, other people's partners looking at you, this is not your fault. You're kind of embracing it now, and you're changing your luck that way. Another night. Ugh. Who asked all these men here? Who invited all these men here? Where did they come from? Fucking spawned out of nowhere. And it's because you are an attractor. You are highly magnetic in this group. I need to do this in my next reading. Why are you so highly magnetic? Yeah. The freaking Magician. Your wish is my command, Spirit says. You could be the genie. People are highly passionate about you. Your passion speaks for itself. Your beauty speaks for itself. And this could be very overwhelming, very overstimulating. But now you're just seeing it as, oh, it's okay to feel everything. It's okay to feel all these eyes on me. It means that people need to see you. You brighten up people's day just by letting them look at you. Hearing your voice. Being around you. 5 of Pentacles. This could be very lonely at times. Your future self is like, hey, you're not alone. And you're like, well, yeah, I know. Like, all these people are staring at me, but I sure damn well feel alone. All these people hating me or just wanting to get in my pants. Your you're about to be using this gift to your abilities, to the best of your abilities here, to create something with it. Like, people, all eyes are on you, so you better give them a show. Yeah, you're creating a new spark here of inspiration with all of this energy on you. You're taking all of these eyes that are sending energy at you, good or bad, and you're taking all that energy and alchemizing a delicious meal for the collective. See, she's taking all this energy around her and she's putting it in her little soup bowl and she's feeding the animals with it. She's about to feed herself with it. She's about to feed a group. Yeah, your energy's addicting. It's like drugs. You're the life of the party. It doesn't have to be every time you go out, but dang, people sure do miss you when you're not there. It's not really a party anymore. It's not really fun. It's not really captivating. It's not really like, it doesn't have that, you know, like those certain cigarettes that don't have that menthol in there, and you're like, not that I smoke cigarettes, but people are like, that's not it. It's not it without your menthol around. You know what I mean? That little something that you sprinkle around the town. Then we have 8 of Pentacles here. So yeah, you are a very hard worker, and it shows. People have no business spewing negativity your way and trying to ostracize you because they wished for what you worked for. All right, I'm going to end your reading with a dragon card to bust on through these hoes. All right. You're letting something that you were insecure about, like a certain part of you that made other people, you know, cast attention your way. You're embracing that, and you're about to feast off of it. You're about to enjoy the fruit the seeds that you planted. All right, let's see. What does the dragons need to tell me? What do the dragons need to tell them? I want me to emphasize this 5 of Pentacles. Maybe you guys have some daddy issues or abandonment wounds here, or people could be saying that you have daddy issues. Yeah, abandonment issues and then trusting authority. I've been working on my body. I know that's right, especially if you come to my collective. You will see results 10 times faster than you have been. Mark my words. Elevating as fast as we do over here. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. You're going to wake up the next day after taking one small step the day before, and you're going to see results. Five of Pentacles, daddy issues. Flawless. It's like you took what life threw at you for being too pretty and made yourself even prettier. It's like all of your ugly words that come out of your mouth, sweetie, just make me prettier. Everything you're sending my way is working out in my favor because I am a pretty princess and everything always works out for me. I know God has my back. I know my higher self has my back. I know my work speaks for itself, and I can do whatever the hell I want. As long as you're not hurting yourself or other people. I woke up like this, flawless. God and goddess energy, aligned chakras, and spiritual destiny, and dharma. Y'all could have been coming from group 1 as well. There, you get people's attention. Group number 2. Attention. People sit up straight when you walk in. People be fixing their collars when you walk in. If you sent out an application recently, it is being looked over. If you just put on an online profile for a new romance that is being looked over, you're about to match with a new fresh encounter. discussions, working together, network, and net worth. You're about to enhance your net worth by embracing this side of you that captures attention wherever you go. And to cleanse your energy, get out in the sun and kind of realize that there are no rules to how you live your life. Time don't exist over here. Not in the infinite dimensions of space. There is no limit. There are no rules. You can look however you want. You can do whatever you want to do. You can eat whatever you want to eat. Because you know it all comes down to how you feel and how you're truly taking care of your inner child and expressing it to the fullest. Alright. Now we're getting into the dragon cards. For group 2. Future self. I want them to know. What does the future self want them to know? We have the pepper dragon for versatile. So it's like, I'm getting it's business in the front and party in the back. See what I'm saying over here? Yeah. You can be anything you want to be. You wake up one day, and then you go into your wardrobe and pick out that perfect cartoon character outfit that you want to be that day, and then you live that life to the fullest. And you're about to see fruits from many different trees that you've planted around you as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to move on to group number 3. Hope you have a blessed day or evening whenever you're watching this video, and hope to see you guys next time. Bye! Hello you guys, welcome to your reading in group 3. So I actually was not going to do this group today. I was going to take a break, check some other things off my checklist before getting this message out to you guys and finishing this video, because I know it will be a long one. However, Spirit was like, no, you need to finish what you started now. So I guess that's what we're doing. I'm a couple glasses of wine in, so we'll see how this goes. If you guys chose group 3 today, there could be a message regarding your ancestry with the dragonfly here, or you guys could be seeing dragonflies as a sign. That means that your ancestors are nearby and protecting you with all their might, okay? There is some ancient wisdom here that I'm getting as well, like with the mask. I just keep seeing like medieval masquerade balls, or I'm getting like an African mask as well. Maybe that could be in your ancestry. You have African DNA, or royal DNA, or Egyptian DNA as well. So there's just random messages coming through. So let's go right into your tarot cards and see what you need to know. I'm actually going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot deck for this one. It's been a different one for every group, so it's been fun. Y'all could be Aquarius placements. I'm also getting Aries. You have some sort of connection to the Fae. Y'all could be very wise, as in you've lived multiple lives on this planet. If y'all believe in reincarnation, you don't have to. You could be getting keys to a new house with the Hierophant there. Or you are the key in some sort of situation here. You hold sacred knowledge that other people will pay to unlock. You could have a cat. You could have a feline-esque energy. Y'all could also be Virgos. Or you have a passed over loved one that is a Virgo. This could be a mother. She sends you signs through little things like bugs. Also, if you just got a slushie recently, she wanted you to get that slushie, or like a gas station drink or something. Just little random things. She'll give you like little random nudges to like treat yourself. That's how you know that she's near. This person could also really like bears. Okay, what does group number 3's future self want them to know? There's a new friendship coming in. Wow, we have Daughter of Wands in this group as well. You have a very seductive quality to you, and I think it is your mystery that gets people's blood boiling. You could have just come from group 2. You don't have to. There is this energy carrying over from group 2 with the Daughter of Wands. However, this is a different, it's the same thing but different shapes, if that makes sense. Same energy, different shapes. Something about a time conception. You guys could love flowers or wildflowers, or someone wants to gift you wildflowers. Or you have a pet snake. You don't have to, but the snake here looks very docile. Maybe your mystery keeps this docile reaction to your sacred sexual energy and other people. We have Knight of Cups here as well. You're very charming. You're like the snake charmer. You're very flowy with your movement. You're very charming in the way that you speak and the way that you talk. You can get animals to listen to you and talk to you. You can get people to listen to you or talk to you. You have a very keen sense of self where you don't really need to talk a lot to express who you are. Your energy just kind of speaks for itself. People could tell you a lot of secrets that you didn't sign up for, but they feel safe knowing that you know their secret. It's kind of like the confessions at church. Like in a Catholic church, you can go to the confession stand. Not the concession stand, but the confession stand. I don't know what it's called. I'm not Catholic, but do you guys know what I'm talking about? Where you can go confess your sins to a priest and it will be confidential. That's what you guys are giving. You could also be therapists, or you just understand very deep levels of knowledge that other people can't really wrap their brain around. But you're naturally very intelligent, but it's more on the emotional scale. Like, yes, you're intelligent in all different ways, but you have some sort of emotional intelligence that people know you for. You guys are one tough cookie here with the Strength card coming out. I feel like you kind of float around in life, and wherever the wind takes you, you flow. You're able to charm anyone into giving you what you want. That might be a reach out on a limb here, but I mean, with the Daughter of Wands here, that's like instant excitement and like a splurge of new creational energy that you bring to the table wherever you go. And then with the Son of Cups, the Knight of Cups, people want to give you things. They want to offer you things. They want you around in their close quarters because they trust you. Because they trust that you would keep their secrets respected and hidden. People respect you because they see some sort of level of depth in your emotional maturity. You could have a really nice muscle tone to you as well, and this gets people looking at you like, wow, this person looks really healthy and fit, and I kind of want to take notes on their routine. People definitely want to know your routine. You guys could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements, or Leos. Sagittarius is coming through as well. 3 of Wands. You guys could love to travel, or you're always looking for a new destination to squat down and embrace the thrills that it has to offer. You guys don't settle for long. I'm not getting a restless energy. I'm getting I know my intuition leads me to the decisions that I make in this process and this environment. And when the wind is telling me to leave, then I'm going to go with it. Otherwise, the mundane could deteriorate you. It's kind of like the selenite crystal. Like, it's so fresh that if you put it in water, it would just deteriorate. It would just fall apart. Then we have the Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck. You guys know how to flip situations to go in your favor because you are so strong. You could work out a lot, or just you take pleasure in toning up or sculpting your figure. You could do this in private. But your muscles still be, your veins still be popping out of your skin there. So people know that you're very active and very fit, very strong. People know that if they throw you anything, that you could handle it. People don't want to put you in harm's way or ever like burden you with their problems, but they know that you can handle it if it ever came down to it. You guys are able to turn people's frowns upside down. You know how to flip in a negative situation into a positive. And it's not just seeing the bright side in the circumstance. It's more of like, well, I don't want this pattern to repeat, so why don't I indulge in it? Why don't I embrace it and create with it and use it to the best of its abilities? You guys give me like gypsy souls here. Like, you kind of go around towns creating music for people, and no one really knows what lies behind your outfit or your costume, but they know that it's something strong, it's something malleable, or something that was forged under a lot of pressure. There is a dark, ethereal side to you that people get infatuated with, especially from your sacral chakra and how you move around. It could be while you're dancing, while you're in the flow of something, or while you're literally moving. You guys could move around a lot, or you're being called to move around a lot, or you have a partner that does and they want to take you with them. You have a soul essence here that reminds people of a very special core memory that they forgot about, deja vu. You bring people back to their center. You bring people back to a core memory with the music you create, with the art that you create, with how you express your passionate side. It's like you're very lighthearted and airy and charming. It's giving Barbie. Hi, Barbie. But people also know that you could throw hands. You could throw it down if it really came down to it, so they don't want to try. Like, there are people like actually scared of you, even though you really don't want to. It could just be like a look that you have, like a blessing from the gods to ward off. It's kind of like a poisonous frog. They look like they do to ward off predators. And they're beautiful. You have a lot of wisdom within you that other people would pay to unlock. Okay, what is group 3's higher self on them and know their future self? Okay, one at a time. That's way too many. Future self in group 3. One at a time, please. Your essence is so Rick. it's you can't put it in words. You have to solely experience it for yourself. You could have escaped near-death experiences. You seem very lucky. You are the lucky duck. You are radiating self-love here after some sort of situation that tested your strength. This could have been a long time ago, like past lives ago, where the universe was like, okay, this is your character. How would your character handle it? And without going off the rails, you were able to embrace a spunky, free-spirited side to you with the mundane and then merge it together in a very charming, elegant way. And this is creating a new emotional fulfillment here. New love, emotional connection, giving offer, genuine, pure, glow-up energy, new start, growth. I am worthy of love for being who I am. Ace of Cups. You know who you are, collective, and you're not afraid of it as well. This is what gets people's gears turning. I feel like people just really want to figure you out, but you're actually very simple. There's nothing complicated to you at all. You could love keeping flowers around, or potpourri, or a past over loved one did this. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Core memories can trigger senses, telepathy, psychic awareness, sensitivity to feelings. I'm so sorry, guys. It feels like a retrograde. Core memories can trigger senses, telepathy, psychic awareness, sensitivity to feelings, new abilities unlocked, and soul retrieval. This is what your music does to people. This is what your essence does to people. It's more like your lust for life with the rose here, and then there's flowers here as well. Yeah, it's your passion for life that, like, when you leave people's lives, they don't think it's the end. This came out reversed. They don't think it's the end. They hold on to your memory to unlock their core center, their source of life. And then we have clear as well. I feel like you guys were put here to clear the clutter in other people's lives, to show them what actually matters. This could be triggered by the way that you look. The work that you've done on the inside for decades and eons just exudes out of you. And it could be in like a darker way, like a darker aesthetic, a darker approach, but it's very mesmerizing for people to see, and it kind of clears their mind. It clears their consciousness being with you or being around you, because they feel like whoever that they thought they were just ceases to exist in the grand scheme of things. You allow soul retrieval in others because of how much soul retrieval you've done within yourself. Something could have happened to you in early childhood that sparked this new flow, this new direction. I don't know, you just have a difference to you than anyone has ever known. It's like something happened and it triggered a core memory or a core wound within you, and now you do that to other people because you've embraced who you truly are and your dark side, and you alchemized it into something beautiful that people will pay to see. They will wait outside the VIP line for hours to see. They will settle for a nosebleed ticket if it just means they get to see you on stage. And then we have not enough information. Ask your higher self for answers. That's literally what we're doing, but okay. That's probably it though. Maybe people feel like you don't give a lot of your information out, but it's because you don't need to. You have a lot of extra priorities, or other priorities that other people don't take into consideration. Then we have the world, travel. It's about the journey. The world is in your hands, free as a bee. No one can tie you down, and no one can tell you who you are. It's like you're in a complete other league of your own. You're in another dimension. It's giving, can't touch this, for real. And it's because of something that you went through at an early age where you probably had to grow up fast, but instead of throwing away who you truly were as a soulful, ethereal essence, you kept that and went deeper and unlocked new sides and abilities that you didn't know existed. And this is giving you world recognition. You are also ascending to a new level, or if you did have passed over loved ones that ascended to a new level, they are always here with you. Always. Especially when you travel, especially when you're near the ocean, and especially when you're looking out a window. They are there with you. They could give you animal signs and signs through the trees and the way that the wind blows. It's like you're the perfect cherry on top of the cupcake. It's like it's giving the lead role in some sort of show or something that puts the cherry on top of the cupcake and closes the curtain with a grand finale of fireworks. And it's very sovereign. It's free-spirited, but people put you in a leadership type position because they don't know where else to put you. You're in a league of your own. Something about your eyes is like glowing, like it glows in the dark, or like something about you glows in the dark. I don't know if you're like seeing this, but when the light changes, this bat's eyes glow. That's crazy. Something about like bioluminescence. Maybe you guys have seen that on the beach before, but you're being seen as like a bioluminescent algae. Like, don't touch it. It's too precious for this earth, you know? Six of Wands, you're very successful at whatever you want to achieve. I feel like you've mastered this earth playground now, and you're ready to ascend to something better. But you stay here for the fun of it, for a thrill. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn's coming through. You guys could be in a very powerful romantic relationship right now, where they see that you are a god or goddess, and they are here to support, they are here to help, they are here to nurture, they are here to play, they're here to stay. You have unlocked a pure, innocent essence about you, and you're attracting the same out of people as well. You guys could be Pisces. You could love Vampire Diaries, or you loved Twilight or vampires when you were a kid. You could dress like Bella Thorne, or you just have like that, unique look to you. Something about your skin tone is very beautiful. It glows. It's smooth. It's definitely natural beauty that only few succumb by or achieve in life. You have been very deep on the insides of this earth. You've kind of seen the gruesome brutality that this earth has to offer, and you're at the end of it. You saw the light at the end of the tunnel. It's like when you're stuck in a cave and you see one speck of light, that means that the end is near. When people think that it's the end with you, it's like it keeps going. It's like their whole life flashes before their eyes. When you leave someone's life, it's like it's not the end of the world. It's the beginning of what their life could be like. People could have tried to trap you in relationships, but you drove the fuck away. You hopped in your little wheels, your little wagon, and you rolled away. The Empress. There is a mother here watching over you, or who is very proud of you. She's like, yeah, that's my baby. I made that. Or you are a mother, and what you make is destiny. We have a poverty mindset that is coming to an end. The end. Good riddance. Clear. You guys have cleared your karma. You've cleared the clutter in your life. You could have gone on a fast, a detox. You have cleared toxic family ties, toxic family patterns. And it's by knowing that you deserve better. You could act a certain way to go about your day-to-day life, but people know that there is a ferocious lioness or lion in there that they do not want to cross. That is the last thing they want to do. No matter how much they pretend to act like they want to go with you, they truly don't, because they know how much work it took for you to get to where you are. Or they can just see it. They can see the depth. They can feel the depth when you come around. They know that they are extra predictable when it comes to you, because the way that you move is always going to be out of this world. It's always going to be calculated, intuitive. It's always going to be what they least expect. So as much as they could pretend, no one really wants to cross you, because they know if it's not just you, it will be a team of people behind you. A whole army that would die or ride for you. Dyslexia is coming through here. Seeing things backwards. What does my group number 3's future self want them to know? You guys know the truth. You walk in your truth. And this is why people respect you. This is why you have to keep it moving. Because sometimes people won't get the message or understand the purpose and the core values of why things are happening the way they are until you leave, until you clear the clutter. The end. Anything else? Poverty. Queen of Wands and Justice. This sounds, I don't want this to sound cheesy, but there could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe there's a fear of poverty that you guys are working through, but there could be a unhealthy Libra or fire sign that has been throwing spell work your way. This could be a couple of people as well. There could be like a competitive air over who's the best couple if you guys are in a serious romantic relationship. Just be wary of that. They could be watching you online, and because you guys are actually happy, they're trying to find everything wrong with your relationship. This will not prevail. This will end in them both being alone, because why is their relationship founded on that in the first place? Find something else to do. If you're not doing each other, then you're stalking my ish. For real? Okay. They could both cheat on each other as well. But anyways, you guys have a very beautiful soulmate connection with someone that is going to be your justice here. They are here to take you into a new financial measure, a new financial territory. They are here to show you how much they actually care about you and how much passion they have for you. They see that you are this firecracker, and they want to show you that they are just as soulful as you are. They think that you light their soul on fire, and now they're coming in to light yours on fire. You are getting granted a whole new world, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I will now continue or conclude your reading with a dragon card. You guys are gaining more support because you don't care about that. You guys are genuinely creating from the heart. You guys are genuinely following where your soul is guiding you. This is bringing you into a very prosperous and fortunate outcome. You will see a lot more support coming out from the gutter that you least expected, and some sort of old cycle of poverty and people trying to ostracize you for being a little bit different has just come to an end. This is what your guides want you to know. This is what your future self wants you to know. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. Group number 3. Oh, what did I say? Prosperity. Boom! Y'all got 2 dragon cards today because y'all are special. And y'all are my favorites. Y'all are definitely God's favorite. Okay, y'all stay blessed, not stressed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye! Hello, group number 4. How y'all doing today? Hope y'all are doing swell. So, your main energy card here for what your future self wants you to know is this shapeshifter. You could be seen as this shapeshifter, very mutable with your surroundings. You're able to adapt and improvise and overcome. So let's actually read the definition out to you guys, because I just opened this book here right when I started your reading. The shapeshifter has a love of theater, games, and trickery. Its energy appears as one thing, only to reveal more complex story below the surface. The shapeshifter is within all of us to some degree. It is the side of ourselves that is slippery, non-committal, and experimental and longs to dismiss the rules. Y'all could be coming from another group as well. We need its energy to adapt to the ever-changing landscape of our existence. When the shapeshifter card appears, it's important to imagine you are looking at life through a kaleidoscope rather than a single focused lens. At any moment, the scene may shift, revealing a more enchanting vision than you imagined. Be wary, though, as the allure of the kaleidoscope can leave you exhausted and yearning for solid ground. Dancing long-term with the shapeshifter requires a central pillar of integrity that links us back to our center. Y'all could be actors. Y'all could also write blogs for magazines or journalism's coming through. You could be publishers of some sort of news article. I'm just seeing like a piece of paper with a bunch of different stories and pictures all on one sheet of paper. I don't know. Let's dive right into it. What deck should I use for these people? Okay, we're gonna use the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck today. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Maybe you guys learned how to shapeshift in not the best of circumstances. You guys learned to adapt, improvise, overcome. You guys could have grown up in the foster care system for some of you. That's coming through. You guys could love fishing, or you have pet fish, or you like eating fish. You guys could be collectors, or you have some sort of connection to the crows. Crows like to find you, ravens like to find you. Just take what resonates for your situation. You could have very vivid childhood memories as well. Or you could have a photographic memory. Definitely getting something with pictures. Like all of the pixels come together to make one picture. And that can morph and change with the bending of light with shadows. You have a very colorful personality in this group. Or you work with color very well. You know what colors go with what in what circumstance. Y'all could also be a part of the LGBTQ community. Hello, welcome. All right, what does pile number 4's future self want them to know? We're going to take one at a time. Thank you. That's 2, but okay. Queen of Cups here. Y'all could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You have a very nurturing aura to you. And then we have 4 of Cups as well. You guys kind of put people in a trance. The way that you talk, the way that you do your job, the way that you put things together. You could have like some sort of news article where you speak about certain social justice issues, or you just you put different stories together on one piece of paper. It's very captivating, very elegantly thought out as well. What is pile number 4's future self want them to know? I'm just going to get them all out and then talk about them as is. This is a little different. This group's a little different. We have the Emperor in this group as well, and 8 of Wands. Okay. Here we go. I don't know why Hunger Games is coming through. You guys could have watched that movie recently. It's like you can take different inspirations from different groups of energy and then put it all together for one project. This is very interesting. You guys could be directors of a movie. You could be directors of a show, or like a theater production. Or you guys are the actors here. You guys are not afraid of death, or you've reached some sort of place in life where you've made peace with the end. And this allows a new emotional depth to be uncovered within you. You have a very balanced diversity to you and your masculine and feminine energy. You can kind of channel this very sweet and soft, nurturing energy along with a masculine leader in you that can take charge, that's not afraid to go for what they want and take action And you kind of flowing in and out of those different energies allows the shapeshifter to correspond in yours, with your energy. My cards exploded, so you could have a lot of energy on you guys. You could have a lot of eyes on you. You could definitely be in the spotlight where you have to morph and change with your surroundings to portray a certain type of look or persona. Otherwise, things could get out of hand. Because you know how the general public is and how they are with celebrities. They don't treat them like people, they treat them like gods. There's like some sort of body dysmorphia going on here that your future self wants you to know about. I think you guys try to stay on the move, or you try to keep your body moving. But there is definitely like a brain, like, some of you could be cancer survivors. That just came through. Congratulations. You are a survivor. You escaped death. You survived death or something that was supposed to take you out. You survived it. There is this message of looking in the mirror and seeing something that's not there, though. As in, like, you could think that you look different than what you actually do. Yeah, something like body dysmorphia is coming through. What's the Queen of Cups spirit for what their future self wants them to know? There could be an attraction to chaos here. Too much drama to carry, drop it. Forget about it. Keep it simple, ignore it. I feel like you guys see shapeshifters around you. And you know how to not get wrapped up in the sauce. You know how to not get lost in the sauce with that. You know how to realize when you're taking on too much or when people are acting out of character or being too much around you. You know how to just forget about it and drop it and release it because it's not your burden to carry. People could really act up around you guys because you have this balance of masculine and feminine side to you, along with some sort of depth that you carry as well. And then you're also a very fast learner. I'm getting with the 8 of Wands there. You can kind of pick up things at the drop of a hat. Yeah, you learn very fast. You could be very hands-on with your learning skills as well. Y'all could be teachers or professors, or you have a professor that has something to show you or tell you, or that sees you as some sort of prodigy. When you go into new situations, you sit back and observe and release the outcome of what could transpire. And you adapt from watching the professionals do it, some sort of knowledge from seeing what they do, and then doing it yourself. And it's like you get it on the first try, and this is what kind of makes you stand out. So you've learned how to shapeshift and morph because you carry some sort of intelligence that is very rare. We have Anyone Can Cook here. Y'all could have just watched Ratatouille. The Magician, professional. You are a brilliant chef ready to prepare a 5-course meal. Follow the recipe to create your heart's desires. You are so capable of many things. The only person holding you back is you. Anyone can cook. Anyone can cook. Yeah, it's like you just kind of wave your magic wand and presto. You get what you want. I think it's because you're very in tune emotionally. Very intuitive, very empathetic. You can kind of pick up on things that other people don't. And you solve the story that way. You solve the mystery that way. Y'all could also be private investigators. Or you work with crime scenes. Or you just like murder documentaries and stuff like that. You could You could have to go in and take apart and dissect crime scenes to figure out the story of what happened. When people are wearing the rose-colored glasses about what they thought happened, you go in and discombobulate the place. You kind of like dissect it in a way. You take it apart and then put it together in a different way. Interesting. People know that you can easily get what you want as well. They don't want to mess with that, or they want to figure out why. You're also very patient as well. Like, you can kind of just sit in a certain place and just be okay with it, just be docile with it. Kind of like a lizard in his heat lamp. Like, he's good. He's dandy. He got his little favorite rock and a nice warm lamp to cuddle up under. And he's good. He's Gucci for days. That's kind of the energy that you're giving with the dragon here. What is their future self meant to know? The Emperor? Yeah, just wait. What did I say? You guys know how to be patient. You also don't sell yourself short. You know not to settle for something that you know could be better for you. You could save up for like very good quality clothing. Like you want it to be handmade. Yeah, maybe you guys are more natural that way. But you want it to be very well made. Like, before you make decisions, you could sit on it for a very long time and go over every single aspect of that decision before taking action forward. It's like you intuitively feel out what could transpire in that situation, and then you make your moves. Y'all have done a lot of soul searching in this group, kind of like the last one, and it's definitely paying off for you in this lifetime. Y'all are like very smart. Like, it's like a secret though. Like, people know, probably don't see it at first because you come off a different way, and maybe it's a form of camouflage so that people don't see your truth, because you know that you have to protect it. You have to protect your self-sensitive side in certain environments. But you also can't be this ferocious tigress or lioness in certain environments either. You know how to just wait and feel out certain situations before you take action. Yeah, definitely with the Four of Cups and then the Eight of Wands. You wait patiently for what you want, and then you take action. With the better coming in and then packages on the way. Yeah. You wait for the right time, the right package. Ooh. You also know how to go within and charge yourself back up. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours, damn right, it's better than yours. But I have to charge. You guys could get very drained from all of the eyes on you, or from all of the work that you have to do. It could be very exhausting going this deep into crime scenes, or having to play different characters and personas in TV shows or something. Yeah, you guys could definitely be on the screens, or an influencer of some sort, where people are watching and you have to take breaks so that you can charge up again. Y'all could ride bikes to places. I'm getting that. Something about rainbow fish. Maybe you guys like that as a kid. Alright, all these cards, like, it's not just one at a time. It's like, yeah, beware of delusion. You guys understand the delusions of society. You know how to separate yourself from things that seem too overwhelming and then dissect it properly to make decisions. Okay. Looking out for one another, besties. So you have a new friend coming in that's going to respect your boundaries. And they're going to want to take certain burdens off of your plate as well. Looking out for one another. People definitely want to have you around because they feel like you're a ride or die for what truly matters. Still waters run deep, yeah. Boredom equals stability, making the mundane magical. You guys never get bored. You always find something to do. Even if you're like stuck in a box with no windows, like you still can like go inside your brain and then amuse yourself. You know, like create a movie or TV show in your brain. Y'all could definitely be writers or artists. Y'all draw things, or you need to draw something to like get in tune with your own thoughts, your own feelings. Y'all could be counselors here as well, or therapists. Yeah, still waters run deep. And then contract. What? What do you mean? What does their future self want them to know? I feel like this group, like you're in your future self. I feel like you're able to go back to times, like past lives that you forgot about, but it's so vivid in that memory that it just feels like it was another lifetime that you lived or in another parallel universe. Y'all probably know how to skip timelines and different universes very easily, different dimensions. You have like this adaptation gifting here that's going to help you in some sort of contract that someone's going to ask you to fulfill. Or you bring a certain talent to the table with a best friend. I'm getting you guys are going to raise your children together with a best friend. And this is a soul contract. You guys are going to like help each other out through something. There could be like a murder trial or a murder case that you guys are working through as well. You guys could both be widows or something like that. You could be helping out a best friend with a trial or a case. Yeah, there's stability here with Four of Pentacles as well. But there's definitely a contract that you guys need to fulfill in this lifetime that requires your depth. Your ability to dismantle things. Like take apart some sort of case or some sort of question and dismantle and dissect it to the raw details of the situation. You're needed for that here. Yeah, don't waste my time being fake. People know that they have to come at you correct or leave you the F alone. Yeah, put a cap on it. You guys can see through illusions. You can see through lies very easily. Oh my gosh. And then right underneath that, it has problem solving from detachment. You can easily read a room. You are the solution. You are a solution. Or you have just achieved something here, or your higher self wants you to know that you're about to achieve a milestone in your reincarnations of Earth. Some sort of contract in some sort of lifetime. It could be this one, but you're going to dissect something and take it apart, and this could involve a best friend or with a best friend, or helping out a best friend with some sort of information that you're finding out by putting different clues together to make one story. to get one solution, one answer. And I think you're here to realize that there's multiple ways that this scenario could go. And it's your emotional depth and assertiveness that is needed here for the answer. You guys could be morticians, or you just work well with dark things. Like, it couldn't even bother you when you see a dead body, or working with dead things. What's that called? Taxidermy could be a thing as well. It doesn't really bother you like it bothers other people. Ooh, y'all could be nurses as well. Nurse practitioners. But your depth is definitely needed in that field. You have the answers because you know how to put some sort of mystery together to find them. Okay. Enough rambling. Oh, y'all could also work at a zoo as well, like zoologists, or with, yeah, justice. There's like some sort of trial or case here that y'all are working through, that you're destined to win some sort of case here, or help other people win cases or solve cases. Yeah, like certain cases that remained unsolved, you're going to come in and solve them for people. It's like all of a sudden people were waiting forever, like, yeah, like that could have happened that way, but I still think that there's more to the story. And you're coming in showing them like, yeah, there is more to the story, and you're solving cases like that. It's like Sherlock Holmes. It's like, hold on, I need to go to my mind palace. And then you go within, and then you solve the riddle within, 10 minutes? And this is your gifting. Y'all could also be pastors, or you're leaders of some sort of organization where there are a lot of eyes on you. You could do volunteer work as well. Or you just have the urge to work for nonprofits or do volunteer work in this lifetime. This is clearing out some sort of like emotional karma from past lives. Yeah, you're definitely giving me like Sherlock Holmes energy for sure. Or supernatural. It's like they're trying to figure out like what spiritual case they're dealing with this time, you know, and it's always something different. Like, is it a ghost? Is it a vampire? But y'all can tell very easily with, like, you have a lot of knowledge. You guys could read a lot of books or write them as well. I'm, like, scared to get out any more information because it keeps, like, exposing things. Yeah, people could be scared to, like, uncover certain mysteries of certain cases, but you're not. You're like, I'm gonna go in there alone with my little hourglass, or what is it called, a magnifying glass? I'm just gonna go in there with my little magnifying glass and see what's up. Something about like time as well. You have like an ageless side to you, where it seems as if you age backwards. You could have a very beautiful look to you, like something about your lips is very plump or pouty or like very unique, but it's very beautiful. Y'all could outline your lips a certain way, or like wear lipstick. This is what is very unique about you or stands out about you. Yeah, I'm getting like crime investigator. Okay. Y'all could also fall in love with your best friend. That's coming through as well. That's like your soul contract, is to meet someone that you guys get along with as a best friend, and then you guys fall in love and create a life together and run off into the sunset. Yeah, with the cat hair there, you guys can see details that other people don't in certain situations. Okay, so what does their future self want them to know? King of Wands. What does their future self want them to know? Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're very sexy. It's like once you figure out what's going on in some sort of situation, then you're like full force, like full charge. Yeah, full charge towards what you know is coming next. You have so much passion within you. It's like you have no problem booking a one-way ticket to Australia or like a completely different continent on the other side of the world to find out the missing pieces of a story here. Yeah, you guys are destined for a soulmate connection as well, or a best friend. It's gonna ride or die for you. People see that you're very guarded with your information because you have a lot of it. And you can't just be showing your secret files to just anyone. Rose-colored glasses. I feel like people have rose-colored glasses on when it comes to you because you have many different sides to you, and it's like, what are we gonna get today? It's not like you're bipolar or anything. I mean, some of you could be, but I'm just getting like you have a multiplicity to you that is always the unexpected and unpredictable whenever you show up. But this causes people to fall in love with you. This causes a lot of like passionate energy to just kind of fall into your lap that you didn't sign up for. You couldn't even want all this attention, but you have some sort of talent here that is just like no other. That other people have not seen in this lifetime yet. You definitely bring some sort of gifting or talent to the table that's from the future, is what it seems like. It's like, how did they figure that out? How did they know that? Who told them? And it's like people can look, they can put their sticky little hands on the glass of the globe that you're chilling in, but they can never touch. You're definitely unreachable, untouchable, because you're always on the move, or you never stay in one spot for long. What did they need to know? Queen of Cups again for confirmation. We have her twice. So yeah, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energies coming through. You could be very nurturing. People want to have kids with you. They want to wife you up. Yeah, something about your lips, your hair, your skin is very soft. Y'all could go to the beach a lot, or you live near a beach, or you're destined to in this lifetime. I love the sea turtles on there too. I'm seeing like a lot of reptiles here. See the shapeshifter. We do have a dragon here, and then we have like scales on the card. And then we have a reptile here, and then we have a snake here. Y'all could, I know like the alien theory is a little bit toxic nowadays in the spiritual community. However, I think it's very interesting to look up like the different alien groups and everything that were studied in the New Age spirituality, so that you could have like connections to the reptilians, where you're just very smart and you just know things about a certain situation that other people don't see. And then we have Judgment here as well. You could give a lot of second chances to people. Or it's like you're the next hope. If people can't figure out a certain situation, then they go to you for the answers. You're like the next hope. We're gonna get some dragon cards for you guys, but I want to emphasize that judgment. Judgment for group 4's higher self. Yeah, it's like you put things together where people can understand it. Y'all could definitely be teachers here. Y'all know like certain things about history that other people aren't taught, or you're here to teach other people about history. Yeah, recenter and realignment. You guys are put here to show people the truth of something that is hard to see. Y'all could also be calling, yeah, okay, so you have to go within and call back your energy from time to time. Here's a good affirmation that I use is I call back my energy from every person, place, or thing. I release all energy that isn't mine back to the sender. Divine order, divine order, divine order. And so it is, and so it shall be. In Christ's name, I am, or whatever y'all resonate with. But yeah. Y'all could be very empathetic, which is how you get wisdom from the divine, which is how you get the information that you need to solve a riddle or solve a problem. But you do have to take a pause, take a break, and recharge your center and slow down from time to time, because life could move very fast for you when you're actually a very patient and sentimental person. Yeah, look, it's like you have to go into your mind palace. That's so cool. Are y'all Sherlock Holmes? Be honest. But yeah, that's all that I see for you guys for group number 4. I need to pee really bad, so I'm gonna conclude your reading with a dragon card. Duh. Yeah, it could be like obvious things that you see and you're like, how do you not see that? But people really need your eyes. Group number 4. They really need your adaptable qualities, or the way that you portray a character is like no other. You see things about certain people that lies in the subconscious that other people do not see. It's like you can call out narcissistic dynamics from miles away because you know the patterns. You can see patterns very well. You can put different patterns together. It's simple math to you, but other people are like, where did you learn this? I don't understand, but you do. Yeah, see the pumpkin dragon for mystery. Y'all solve mysteries. But you are a mystery. You're the ultimate mystery, so you can't let any of these other mysteries out-mystery you. You have to expose them. Okay, so what does, yeah, and then garlic dragon for boundaries. Y'all have very strong boundaries, and people don't know how to get into your safe space or like your what's under lock and key in your life. They feel like all of your secrets are buried in the bottom of the ocean, or like at an untainable spot where, or maybe you guys do this. You go into like an untainable, unreachable dimension where people can't touch you when you have to recharge, and then you pop out like looking 10 times younger than you did. Are y'all vampires? Like, this is so funny. It's like y'all pop out looking 10 years younger 10 years later. You know what I mean? Oh. Alright, what does their future self want to know? Group 4 to conclude the reading. Moving your body is very important to shed your skin as well. Then we have the peach dragon for vulnerable. Yeah, it's because you have a very empathetic side of you that needs to be nurtured, it needs to be looked after, and it needs to recharge. So there is no shame in not working for a couple months if you feel the need to recenter and realign yourself, because you have a lot of energy to bring to the table here, and you can help out a lot of people with what you do. You just need to help yourself first. Hello. And then we have gooseberry dragon for stealth. So yeah, this is definitely emphasizing that y'all move in silence here. Hope that resonated for you guys, as Leia is here to say hello. Y'all have a blessed night or evening whenever you're watching this video, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, welcome to your reading in group 5. The lush dandelion of decision. Alright, I'm just going to read the definition out to you guys and then pull through with the rest. So, what your future self wants you to know. So we have the lover, corresponding to the heart, the beloved, and the devoted. Pulsing through the heart of the lover is gratitude. The lover appreciates and experiences the world through its senses, revealing in beauty, song, art, music, sense, and sensuality. This energy awakens at the tip of our tongue when we taste the sweetness of honey, kiss a lover, or speak gentle words to a child. The lover lingers in foreplay, aroused not by getting there, but by the slow merging of self and the other. This energy is usually experienced for short periods of time, as in order to feel it, we must be fully present and awake, with no expectations or rules about what should be. Rather, the lover is in awe of what the world represents, or presents, revealing in the glorious details, grateful to savor every last drop of life's offerings. Whew, that gave me goosebumps. Your energy is very present, group number 5. You could be Pisces energy, or your Venus sign is very potent. You could have Venus in Taurus, Libra, or Pisces. But yeah, let's dive right into what you got here. What are we using today? We're going to use the Alice and Luna's Tarot. Y'all could like pearls, or you wear pearls. Or you've been seeing a lot of feathers around recently. Or you guys are just very connected to the angelic realms. You guys could be Catholic or raised Catholic. Y'all could work at like a candy shop. That's very random, but your energy is very sweet. Or you like pastries or sweet things. You could work at a pastry shop. Something about donuts is coming through. Your birthstone is very beautiful as well. I don't know what this stone is. It could be an aquamarine, but that could be your birthstone. Y'all could also love water, like bodies of water just speak to you differently, or you just feel some type of way around them. Y'all could live in Vegas. Y'all could study and research plants or animals. Marine biology is coming through. Or some sort of economics study. Alright. What does group number 5's future self want them to know? Ooh, y'all could be fashionists as well. Fashionistas. Or models. Your career involves modeling or putting certain clothing pieces together. Y'all could make clothes. Y'all could be seamstresses. 7 of Swords reversed. What their future self wants them to know. Y'all don't keep secrets. Justice. Oh, or if someone stole from you in the past, they're getting bad karma for that. They're losing money. Interesting. Interessante. Because these are both reverse. So. Y'all could be Libras, or you have that in your chart. Y'all could also be lawyers as well, or you work in HR in some sort of way. Y'all could work at a pet daycare center. Just random information's coming through. What is their future self want them to know? Yeah, someone who stole from you in the past is getting bad karma now. I'm going to take one at a time. Thank you. We have Temperance here. Reversed. Y'all could have a chemical imbalance that you're working through in private. Y'all could be excellent cooks, or you're learning how to cook. Why are all these reversed, Spirit? Okay, they want me to keep that upright. And then 10 of Swords reversed. Oh, 3 of Swords. Y'all could be witches as well. Aquarian energies coming through, or you have a son or daughter that's an Aquarius energy. Y'all could also be hairdressers as well. Y'all don't have a lot of secrets. Or people just kind of naturally trust you with things. Or it seems as if you're very open. You're kind of an open book here. You could also teach children. Or younger energies are very attracted to you. You could date younger people than you. You just have that everlasting youthful glow, youthful spirit. Okay. Y'all could also work in a museum. Or there's secrets in a museum about some sort of like history that you're learning about. Okay. Well, your future self loves you. They want you to know that. Okay. I feel like y'all have just completed a goal or something, and it's just, you're cruising now. You're cruising forward like a swan in a beautiful water fountain in the middle of the city, just kind of cruising down the aisle, the river. I almost said the Nile, so maybe ancient Egypt is important to you guys, or you're learning more about that, or you have connections to there. You have ancestry there. Maybe you guys will uncover certain secrets about your ancestry or history, about your family through traveling to foreign places. 7 of Swords. You could have gotten stolen from people that you trusted. This could be from someone with a chemical imbalance or someone that you used to consider a friend, but they really had ulterior motives here. They could have kept you on their shoulder for status. This could have been a couple of people as well. You could have gotten a car stolen from you. Interesting. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is coming through with the Queen of Cups. All right, 7 of Swords Spirit. What do they need to know from their future self? Thank you. So we have Ace of Swords here, Truth. I feel like people tried to steal some sort of truth from you. Something about your truth. Someone tried to twist that around and sneak around with, or like spread lies here. Justice is here though, so all truth has just been revealed or is coming to light about who you are in the situation, what happened here. People see some sort of chemical imbalance in someone that stole from you or that lied about you, and justice will be on your side in this case. All right, you guys are calling back your energy here. I call back all my energy from any person, place, or thing. I release all energy that isn't mine back to the sender. Divine order, divine order, divine order. And so it is, and so it shall be. And you're recentering and realigning. But yeah, whatever was stolen from you is coming back to you times 10 in the right time. And this is your justice here. Or you guys are now entering your justice season. Yeah, 100% charged. You are now acquiring some sort of justice here for the way that things have been handled and something that wasn't fair to you or it was imbalanced. Justice is here to fix the scales of equality. You could have been stolen from because of your race as well. I don't know why that's coming through. Or people like lied about you because of your race, or like put a stereotype on you that just wasn't true. That's disgusting. Or someone wanted to like test your gangsta or something and really betrayed you in the process. I don't know, let's see. Temperance reversed. Let's procreate. This could have been a lover who tried to steal your energy or your time or your body by procreating with you and then just upping and leaving. Leaving you with the kid. Oof. They could have tried to do this to you, or they actually did do this to you. And justice and equality is here. This person is going to be thrown some sort of responsibility that they can't keep up with. And their life is now imbalanced because of their decisions trying to imbalance yours. Or they could have unlocked some sort of chemical imbalance within them by something that they're consuming or an addiction that they had. They didn't realize that you guys had 9 lives here with the 9 of Cups. Yeah, she on my wish list. You have a very interesting quality to you that people want to procreate with, okay? People want to see your eyes in their kids' eyes. People want your genetics to be in their children. With the she's on my wish list here, you guys are on a lot of people's wish lists. And you've learned how to act accordingly. You could have dealt with a huge heartbreak at a very young age, and this gave you some sort of superpower, like super intelligence or super intuition, where when you come into people's lives, you kind of allow balance to come forth. You balance out people's lives with your intuition. I think you have a lot of love to give here because you understand that in the end there is only love. Love transcends all space and all time. This is why you guys are being sought after for your work, for what you create. Yeah, we have get my lawyer here. So like some sort of situation where somebody stole from you or tried to make things unbalanced for you to slow you down, or kind of mask this pure innocent side that you have to the public to make their sick twisted narrative go their way. Things are now balancing out for you in the justice scale, and you guys are going to be brought the right people to get through this situation. You are now going to acquire help in something that you thought was stolen from you. It could be your time, your energy, your body, your money. Yeah, lucky period, happy coincidences, and surprises, 4-leaf clover. Your luck is changing because of how you handled some sort of situation that was unfair to you, and it could have involved some sort of chemically imbalanced souls that just wanted you for status, that just wanted you for your genetics, that just wanted you for your time, energy, money. I feel like you kind of laugh at these situations now, like, oh, because you've been there, done that so many times. Like, this is not your first rodeo. Absolutely. And you kind of laugh at these situations coming back in your life. Like, oh, another one? Like, are you for real? And you laugh at these haters. You laugh at these enemies. You laugh at these thieves. Because you know that messing with you, that karma is going to slingshot back into their lives times 10. Okay? And the truth will always be revealed. Your future self wants you to detox from social media, and then it says go do literally anything else. Go build a sandcastle. Go make a mud pie. Go do literally anything else. That's funny. Someone just sent me an Instagram meme. Oopsie. Yeah, I feel like your justice is to come in alignment with an actual soulmate connection. We have this action will have consequences. You guys understand cause and effect very well. What does group number 5's higher self want them to know? Yeah, the devil. Someone is obsessed, codependent with your energy, unhealthy habits, addictions. Thank you, God, for removing all toxic karmic bonds from my life. If you are feeling uneasy and not yourself, someone or something is messing with it. Reflect, light a black candle, release it back to the sender. So you are a very lovely person. And then we have it's time. It's time to take that next step in moving away from someone that was stealing from you energetically, so that they can get their karma and you can get what's owed to you energetically for all the work that you've put into the situation. It doesn't mean that you wasted your time. It only allowed you to see who you truly are as a person and how much love you have to give. And if you exist, then someone else that like you exists as well out there. Yeah, y'all are giving me witchy energy. Y'all could be kitchen witches, or again, like seamstresses, or just something a little bit different, or you have like a very artistic job here. You could read cards as well. Yeah, with the magician, you can manifest very easily. You're very in tune. You help other people heal very quickly as well, and transcend their karmic patterns very well also. You know when it's the right time to act. You know when it's the right time to walk away. Yeah, there could be an older man here involved. Or a community or a current environment. This could be a family in-law, relatives, or your current community you need to move away from, or you know when it's time to step away, or you're being granted a brand new community that is going to help you and see your maturity, but also your pure innocent side that needs help, and it's going to balance something out for you energetically. You're going to be granted the space to frolic in the meadows and pick the flowers you want and make the jewelry you want. Y'all could also make jewelry and like sell them. I just see like some of y'all have like an Etsy shop or something where you can express yourself for a frequency exchange. Y'all could have already let go of some sort of energy that was stealing from you, and you're regenerating your cells and cleansing with water. Also, you look very juicy if you've been getting them squats in. Okay, very juicy. You're also, if you do readings, your information is tea, your information is juicy. Okay, there's a lot of juicy gossip about you guys as well, about what happened to you and how you came into the person that you are today. There's a level of understanding that you have with the unconditional love that you have to provide. Let's see, what is there yourself? Yeah, ethereal, alien communication, expansion, and understanding, and then glow-ups. You guys could have come a very long way from where you were, and you're about to be celebrated for that. There's also a message of you become like who you hang around, so you guys are definitely understanding, you know, who you want to surround yourself with in the future, and a great way to shift your reality and get in touch with people that are like-minded like you, or that also are unconditionally loving and forgiving as you. It's like you guys give many chances to people, because you have that unconditional forgiveness from the divine and love, but you're never going to forget what they did. Yeah, you have a very youthful spirit that stays with you wherever you go. And it attracts a lot of different energies to you, but it also attracts younger energies that really look up to you and what you create. Yeah, justice and equality and equilibrium. You're definitely getting your justice. The last shall be first, and the first shall be last. Let that sink in. Someone here that tried to isolate you from a group of people or people that you know and love are now going to be left out in the cold. And they're going to have some serious health issues to work through as well. That's just coming through. I'm not speaking ill will to anyone. This is truly what is shown to me with the I am so lonely, I have nobody, and then justice coming out twice. Someone that tried to take you away from your child or who tried to leave you with your child with no help is going to be left alone out in the cold, a homeless bum with some serious health issues that they have to work through. Yeah, timeline shift. You guys are shifting into a parallel universe where instead of everyone coming after you and things you and people you love, it's going to be the opposite. Those people are going to be removed from your life. You're going to be able to explore more of your soft side. Everything is happening for me in my favor. You have something to share with people. There's a story that happened since you were a child that you need to write about or share. If you have shared this story with certain people, it is remarkable and it gives them hope in their everyday life. People want to put your picture up on their fridge, your picture up on their vision board because of how you never gave up through adversity. You are not the problem. It's not your fault. See, this shit, these terrible people stealing from you and trying to destroy you or leave you out to die, it just is a reflection on who they are. But you are not the problem. You were never the problem to begin with. I think you guys have a lot of love to give and you have a very bright aura because of that reason. And it makes people act up. They don't know how to act right around you because you have a very magnetizing pull to you, kind of like group 2, where you can just speak it into existence and it's there the next day. You're very attractive as well in this group. The things you wear, the way that you look is very attractive. Something about your structure is very important also. People look up to your structure that you had to find, and these certain narcissistic dynamics that made you feel like the problem and gaslit you to wit's end. I love how he has multiple hats that he can wear as well. Y'all can really tune into different sides of yourself and kind of be whoever you want to be to make ish happen for yourself. This is what gets people triggered and acting up around you and trying to take from you, trying to set you up for failure, leaving you out to die. It's because you have this very innocent side to you. Just like in a violent world, the most innocent suffer the most. You are not the problem. You are the solution. Parental wounds here, you guys could be expressing yourself through art and healing some sort of parental wounds here. Yeah, outer world syncing with inner. You guys can manifest like that. You can pick up things at the drop of a hat. There's going to be a lot of energy on you once you step into some sort of newfound success. from something that you create, or from sharing or expressing some part of your story. And you need to let the eyes look at you, because God loves an audience. Something about your name is very important as well. Like, your name is a God-given name. Your name. Yeah, the Empress. You guys could be mothers. Fertility, powerful, feminine, luscious. Universe providing all your needs. Embrace of a mother. I deserve luxury. So the universe will always provide for you because you are this divine mother. Again, there's beauty coming through as well. Attraction, magnitude. You're going to be clothed in the finest of clothing. The universe is about to bless you with things that you never thought possible. You could wish for $1 million, but the universe is going to give you something that is worth way more than that in the near future. Once you kind of move away from those that you don't want to associate with anymore. Again, you need to know that you have 9 lives with the 9 of Pentacles coming through. You can land on your feet anywhere. Yeah, look, master manipulator, truth bender, twister, narcissist at heart. You guys could be around this, and you need to go within and pull yourself away from this energy to restructure something around you and your children or your future children, so that you can finally heal that inner child within you that was kind of shot down before it could even begin, before it could even spread its wings and fly. But yeah, your luck is on your side at this time. You and your loved ones are safe with the 10 of Cups. You guys could be multitasking like a boss right now. You have certain abilities that other people don't. And you are embracing your truth with unconditional love. And you're attracting more softer, sentimental people that are more your style. And it's really going to brighten up your day. It's really going to lighten the load and bring in true, eloquently fulfilling happiness that you never thought was possible. This is what's coming in for you. You need to write down what you want and separate yourself from those narcissists around you that are trying to keep you in a little bathtub full of water when you're meant for the ocean. Yeah. Y'all could have a son or daughter that really looks up to you and what you create. It inspires them to make life happen for them too. Y'all need to work with the moon phases as well. Secrets lie in the moon phases. There's a new job coming in for you guys once you move away from some sort of devil energy, some sort of toxic bond or addiction. Yeah, there's a boss that's going to want to help you out here, or a person in a high position of power. 4 of Wands. Okay, so you're definitely coming into a more celebratory time. This is very lighthearted. Y'all might get invited to a wedding. You should go. Take that invitation. Definitely. You're going to come into a more supportive group that really wants to celebrate with you, celebrate life with you. You need to know that you are the star, and any little bit of faith, trust, and pixie dust can get you anywhere you want to be. Yeah, you're definitely like putting yourself back into that main character energy and making decisions for that main character. Yeah, 5 of Cups reversed. You guys have no regrets. Y'all have embraced your truth and now you're running with it. And this is, ooh, we have delays here. Yeah, this is flipping some sort of old unbalanced situation to the opposite, where you are in a balanced situation and those people that tried to make it unbalanced for you are facing some sort of imbalance in their life where they think everything's unfair, but really they're just bad people. Yeah, you're going to get granted lifelong riches. This is longevity and the finance department, generational wealth, You're flipping some sort of like story that society tried to put onto you based on your childhood or what other people did to you or what you got yourself, certain situations you got yourself into out of unconditional love. And you're flipping that into, actually, no, I make the decisions for my life. This is like a new destination that you guys are setting forth on. Like a new deal going on or a new business trade deal. I don't know why I'm getting you hopping on ship. Like, say that you are homeless in the middle of Europe and then you're hopping on like a trading ship and it leads you to a new country, into a whole new world. Like, you kind of sneak on board as a stowaway and then it leads you to a life of luxury. Yeah. Or you're going to take some sort of like way of communication or transportation and use it to your benefit. YOLO. God's bigger plan, seeing past material. Yeah, this is like, yeah, this is definitely the Fool energy. Like, you're stepping on board like a random trading ship from India, and then you go to India and you start a whole new life. Death. Closing a door to open a new one. Using your intuition with the High Priestess. You're very wise here because of your experiences. You might have help of a companion or a Leo. Help from a companion or a Leo. Heartbreak. Yeah, you definitely can't give up now because you have 9 other lives to experience. There's a new adventure coming in. A whole new world that's on its way to you. And it's by you taking some sort of leap of faith away from the karmics, away from the BS, away from the people drowning in their own self-pity. And even if you think it might be a little bit of a journey, it's going to pay off. You're going to see the fruits of your labor, okay? So let's conclude your reading with a dragon card. Someone could have tried to publicly humiliate you. Yeah, this could have been like a husband or wife or in-laws. And they want you to let them look. If they tried to expose you for like something stupid or like a decision you made in the past, you fully embraced your truth. You're not scared of your decisions because you know that it was for a reason. And Spirit wants you to let them look. Give them a show. When everyone's watching, give them a show. God loves an audience. You could love wine. Something about that's coming through. Or you're aging like fine wine. Like, you're aging backwards. Like, you look younger than you did in your childhood. For some of you. Spirit really wants you to document at this time what you're going through before this new opportunity comes in so that you can go back and see in your memories where you were and what you were doing before this next big break occurs. Spinach dragon for strength. Yeah, you could be telling your kids to eat your greens like Popeye, or you eat a lot of healthy foods and this is inspiring your kids to do the same. What do they need to know from their future self? Oh, right away. So you have support. Potato dragons coming in with support. Yay! What does their future self want them to know? You're going to have financial support in some sort of endeavor that you're dipping your toes in, that you're investing in. Y'all could be buying land or precious metals. Yeah, corn dragon for friends. There's a new friend coming in. There's a new friend coming in where you can grow together with the radish dragon for growth. Or your kid is going to find a new friend and you might make friends with their parents. Or they just think that you're the best person in the world. They're very inspired by you. You have a very like youthful glow to you. You could get along with kids very well. They love playing with you, like playing board games and stuff. You're very entertaining. But you're also very professional in whatever you create. You understand that your decisions shape who you are today and allow growth. That's why you're not scared of your truth or your past. Yeah, you're definitely achieving some sort of goal here that you're going to check off your vision board. And it's going to be with the help and support of others around you as soon as you get away from the op, okay? But that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day or evening whenever you're watching this, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!